Okay. I just want to make sure that I am live everywhere where I need to be live. It seems like everything is good. Welcome, everybody, to Tuesday evening game, 7:30. We're watching Kaizer Chiefs versus Magesi. That is the game that we have today. This, of course, is the Overthinking Football Show. My name is George Mokwena, and whenever Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns, bafana, banyana are in action, we will be here watching the games live to make sure that we support, our teams. Also, all I want to say is that this is a very interactive show, so you'll be able to jump in, give me your thoughts about whatever it is that we are talking about here, and then we'll take it from there. Yes, technology, technology, but it's okay. I am here. Of course, Chiefs versus Magesi. Chiefs, of course, number 8 on the log. They've got 19 games played, 7 wins, 4 draws, and 8 losses all in all. They've scored 21 goals and they've conceded 24 for a grand total of -3 in the goal difference and 25 points. Whereas Magesi is number 15, technically the worst team in the league, owing to the fact that Raleigh M hasn't played their games. But they've played 20 games. They've got 4 wins, 5 draws, and 11 losses all in all. They've scored 11 goals and conceded 24. They've conceded 24 for a grand total of only 17 points. But in the last 5 games, under Owen Tekama, Rabatol, they have got 3 wins and 2 losses. Last game out was a 1-0 win versus Supersport. A Supersport team that beat Kaizer Chiefs 4-1. In the last 5 games, Kaizer Chiefs has 2 losses, 2 wins, 1 draw, and they're staring down 3 losses in a row if Magesi is able to do something over here. The last time these two met was a 2-2 draw where Wonder Boy Makubu turned out to be a very important player. Now, starting lineups, you have Chipazaz in the goal. You have Mukone, Matima, Mahocha, Vandala, Mashikinya, Butelezi, Abrams, Mjali, Mutupa, and Kakora. On the other side, with Kaizer Chiefs, hey, Tinti Weman. Boma is in goal. Msimango makes a return to the starting lineup with Miguel, Dove, Frosla. You have Blom in the center, Mart, Vilakazi, Chivavairo, Lilepo, and Modi as the starting lineup for Kaizer Chiefs. I don't know how to feel about this team because apparently they're playing a 4-5-1. We haven't seen this, but hey, let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, let me read the comments. Bongs, welcome. Magesi fans, are we here? Guys, GNU. No ngibona ukuthi kunzima lapha ku Chiefs eNaturena. Ngisavusa GNU guys. Re tlogeleng guys, re enjoying game, re win. Can you be with us as you were when we were playing Sundowns for those from Pirates? And then we can take it from there. But why won't the coach start Matlo? I don't think he trusts him. Blom, I'd say, is the better defensive option, but I think where Chiefs might struggle a little bit is up top. Why is Ranga running on the wing? Technically, Magesi has one more agent. They have 1 more trophies this year, Mara. Overall, the Cup Kings of SA. It's Kaizer Chiefs. We're even afraid to watch our own teams as a Torizo. How many league games did we win in Feb? I also have the first loss of the season. Well, all I know is that on the 8th of Feb, we won versus... on the 4th of Feb, we drew with Amazulu. On the 7th of Feb, we beat Stellies, which is our daily bread. On the 15th of Feb, we beat Chipa. And then... on the 18th of Feb, we lost 4-1 to Supersport. So it was a good February, man. It was a good February. It's just that towards the end, losing to Supersport, and then on the 1st of March, of course, Sundowns handled us. Hey, how many games did we win in Feb? 451, what are they cooking? Chiva's not going to be visible in this game, in this formation. He's already running to the sides. I'll never understand. You've got Chiva, who before coming to Kaizer Chiefs was an incredible central presence. So in terms of playing, if you can keep him central and keep him on the defense, he has the physicality to take the defense on and actually play. But then you make him drop back and play the ball deep, which I don't understand at all. Mara, that is how it is. Guys, kupari gift, man. Thank you, Papa Java, for the cap. Thank you, Crazy Chief, for the heart, man. Sendang the gift, man. Sendang the gift. Matlo is good, hey, says Bong Piwa. Lebza says, today I'm supporting your team, OT. You deserve a little bit of happiness. Thank you, Lebza, man. Thank you, Lebza. How? Hey, we're so far away. Michelle Tamaya. Chiva already can't pass. Can Sundowns please save us and buy Marta? Then when he's performing in Africa, you guys are going to be crying. Yeah, if Mark was to sign for Sundowns and then he's performing Kakwa, what's going to happen? See, such energy. Why do you come in with such energy? Guys, my soundboard is not working for some reason. So I can't play my normal sounds for some reason. I can say what happened, but how people are coming in with such energy. You can watch it on 202 and dstv stream. Ochi, in your mind, play the CBL game where Kaizer Chiefs players played with Jose tactics and they played in. Hey, now I've been crying for Zwani number 10 for a very long time because one of the weaknesses, and we're probably going to see this in this game, I see they're trying to convert, or it seems so far that Umfundo is taking the responsibility of being the 10 and being the passer. Kaizer Chiefs, sadly enough, when there's no Sereno, there's no brain. And I don't mean that derogatorily. The guys give effort, they run, and they do all of that stuff. Mara, if you don't have a brain, a thinker, a passer, somebody who can control the game up top, what tends to happen is that they start running around headlessly and they enter the box, but the decisions that are meant to be made are then made wrong. So, for example, we saw Modi trying to play a pass to two crossing players, but he played it in behind them. We don't have a composed number 10 who can play the ball. And if there's one thing we saw from the CBL game, the Carling Black Label Superstars game or whatever game, All-Stars game, was that Uzwani had a little bit of promise in that 10 area in terms of combining. You remember the goals, Double Hlongwane. He was combining very well with those guys and showing that maybe that's his calling, man. Maybe his calling is to play up top. So when we don't have those players, decision making, guys, it gets even worse. Magesi came with the same mindset as Supersport, not pressing and waiting to counter on the sides as Desmond, which will be interesting because the nice thing about Chiefs from the past game, I'm going to say the past game, is Dove comes back into the team. And when Dove comes back into the team, he doesn't push. So you get a back three. At least there's a back three that is stable and gives a little bit, it's easier to cover. They're not exposed like they normally are. It stops the center backs from moving out. In fact, because Dotley is not here, we're probably going to see Umsimango take up a center back role. I want to see how good they are because Umsimango is usually not a center back that likes to run out and meet danger. I always speak about meeting danger. So maybe our defense is going to be a lot more reserved today. And we'll see if Blom can take them teto position. Hoshkara win. That's what's happening tonight, Pilat. Amadli says, Sia says, they weren't tell me now they're struggling on Nabi's formation, so tactics just a question. Butali says, oh no, ish. Thank you. Today I'm supporting y'all. Thank you, Michelle. When you're always against us. Thank you. Mark doesn't have whatever. Sia says Matlo was at his best. All KC players were 100% and a marvel to watch. But what changes then at Kaizer Chiefs? Dr. Nche at the game. Hopefully is Muti. Let's hope. It's a Tabang. NNV. Shining was supposed to be playing. Shining Kima. Can Rang and Lepo change positions? I trust Glody more than Chivavairo. Chiefs win, we don't care. They lose, we banter. Let's try something new. Chiefs play, you support. And then later you can banter if. Mshini was supposed to be playing 10. Why do you guys like Mshini that much, 10 box? I'm telling Mshini, man. Mshini is a certain player, very similar to another certain player from Sundowns, which I refuse to say because when I say his name, everybody goes crazy. But I'll never support you all for as long as Mart is in the lineup. I'm so sorry. Michelle. Why, Mara? Chivavaro will score today. Why not play Chivavaro and Tipris and see how is that combination? I'm even crazier, Sia. I'm even crazier. I'm going, Dove. I'm going, why don't you play Lilepo Chivavaro front 2? Lilepo Chivavaro front 2. Shawama cross. Niwe once. Tabang says, hey, I can't say it. I'm not going to say the name. Mina is 200. Magesi win. Aha. Yeah, I'm Bimalesi. Morian Mart, lost serious. Friends of Magesi. Wow. Just like that. What's happening to Shepherd's Kukune? Hey. There's stories. I'm not the type to break stories or speak about those things, but yeah, there's stories about some off the field things. That's all I'm gonna say. I get again. Chiefs must sell their status and pipe for their Celtics. Maybe things will change. I have a feeling Magesi will let us down today, says Shembe. Chiefs win, petrol prices go way down, and Sundowns win, tax goes to 17%. Lilepo and Dupris, check different formats. I want Lilepo and Lilepo and Chiva. I want to see Matlo and Zwani double 10. What's your site on that? That could be interesting. We just need somebody to be in the 10. The struggle for 40 points. Please, you can go on. You can tell me. Mishak, will do. While Lilepo's playing on the side, but he's the striker. NNV, I need money from my dad tomorrow. Chiefs needs to cook. What's your take on Bruce leaving Mailula and Mayo based on their recent forms? I think Bruce has never really chosen players or the majority of his team on form. So I doubt those guys would have gotten in. Mayo has to do a lot of work to get back in. Nabo Mailula, especially when he's got a history with you. Oh no, he's got a history with you. Hey, Bruce can be not petty, but he can be he can remember everything. I heard Chiefs signed. Hey, Pistos! I'd be so happy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Magesi seems to be playing more of a mid block. It's a mid to low block. They are because Chiefs is getting some joy past the halfway line. So it's not necessarily all the way a low block, but if you look at how they've set up now, four mids and one striker, wow, they're begging for the ball over the top, eh? They are begging for it. Why are the Chiefs players getting drawn in? Who's on the bench? Is Dupris there? This is the Dupris game. 5 players committed into a half press. All right, guys, Modi running behind, buddy. 4-3-3 can all work. Bruce can forgive, but he won't forget. I won't forget. You're gonna have to work hard. Jaden Adams must go to the national team. I'm telling you, Dupris is needed. Yeah, no, this game is a Dupris game. How Bruce? Once Bruce has given you a chance and you haven't performed or he's got an idea of you, it's tough to come back in. It's tough to come back in. At least Jaden, man, Sundowns washed him of his Stellenbosch sins that got him taken out of Bafana in the first place. Yeah, there we go. Play those type of balls, but to who? Why is Ranga on the wing? I will never understand. Like, does he look like he's an adaptable player that can play all positions? What's happening? Look at where Ranga's picking up the ball. I don't understand. It's already so crowded in the middle and to the sides. Why would you go there as well? What formation is Chiefs playing? It's supposed to be a 4-5-1. Or like I'd say a 4-1-4-1, but I don't know. Man marking from Magesi. I said I wanted to praise earlier because ODG does man to man. Mara agent, just look at the spaces. I think that's where I'm crying. Just look at the spaces. And the funny thing is the Chiefs players are trying to play football. Why are you trying to play the ball? Put it down and niltunge. When these guys have committed so many people up front. Who's this, guys? Who's the assistant coach in my case? Dupree's just needs to take him out again. Allegedly, chef. Please bring Mart. Martute, Michelle. He's always there. Ranga's even taking a throw and look at him playing the line. Heaven. Evening OT, 3 points loading, says the Konzeni. Let's see. Richard said, why Magesi players falling all over the place? It's 4-2-3-1 that plays 4-5-1. OT, you see, you don't even know what form. They're just running around, to be honest with you. Wow, why didn't I? Hi, man. Top goal scorer, Amazulu. I will Chiefs play football when they're playing idiski. I mean, bring him this side. I want to see something. Yo? And then he starts performing. I know that trick. And then when he gets that side, he'll be wagyu. Yo? 16 minutes in, it is 0-0. Yeah, look, Magesi are sitting back, man. Magesi haven't really gone forward with anything. It seems like this game, they just want to man mark Chiefs out of playing themselves. Chiefs, although we've had the ball, there's no direction really. There's no direction. They're choosing to pass the ball and play it in between themselves quite a bit. But it's almost like that lazy press Magesi just keeps catching them out. Guys, there's no one in the middle, guys. Oh. Evan. Look. Okay, Ranga. No, don't go back. Don't go back. He's right there. Okay. Okay, Ranga. Okay, Ranga. First save. Hey. Deep lying striker. Matty Blom is hiding. How will Chiefs play football and playing idiski? Yeah, no, I was about to say, man. Now I was about to say that's ODG for you, seriously. But it pains me to see the state of Kaizer Chiefs is dropping every year. But Jackie Toba's there also. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, alright, man. That didn't look like Jackie Toba, man. Yes, a legend. Chiefs must find an identity. It's about merchandise and past success, says Sia. Lilepo is good, says Desmond. I like it for Ranga. Ranga ka drop shoulder. Hey, malume kutso. Drop shoulder ya thing injury li chipezeze. Yeah? Ushabili chipezeze avanto. No, but jump box. You know, yesterday on the show, we were having this conversation, or at least I was trying to push this conversation. And I was saying that I feel like sometimes this modern football thing robs us of good elements of players, the good parts of players, because we want to force them to do different things that they're not comfortable with. I personally don't think Ranga's a bad player, but you need Ranga to get closer to the box and you need to play the ball to him a certain way for him to be effective, right? And if you don't do that, then you're not going to see the best of Ranga or even a good Ranga. So I feel like sometimes we want to play with these ideals of modern football instead of just looking at the team and saying, this is what these guys are good at. Let's simplify this thing and play them exactly how they're meant to play. I have yet to see Ranga taking on a defender, even though the goal I remember from Ranga was Ulibusa, where it was a physical battle. He likes through balls. He likes crosses. And we don't do that. You know, you look at Morris. Morris, even against us, scored via a cross aerial ball and scored, right? But yet we're not going to play those balls to him here. Umar, we keep complaining about him because Umar is not a defensive, he's not a CDM. He's more of an 8 and a nice destroying 8. But if you keep playing him in uncomfortable positions, it becomes tough. Anyway, corner to Kaizer Chiefs. Mart taking it. Ranga doing okay so far. Chipa always does this. LH, welcome, welcome, welcome. Chipa is not a bad player. I told you, Poland kind of guy. Mara Chipa has to be stopped. How can he be stopped? He's conceded 21 goals this season. Masinga kind of player. Ranga is really not a bad player. What's the best position for Vilakazi? Hey, I didn't even see. Yeah, there's the counter that Magesi was waiting for. Where's the Chirambadare? Where's Chirambadare? And where's Wonderboy? Is Wonderboy injured? I'd be shaking now if Wonderboy and Chirambadare were there. It's the bench that will suit Vilakazi. Oh, he's injured. Oh man. Then you'd see a counter attack. You see, Dino Abrams is on the pitch right now, but he's quiet. If Dino had those two with him, yeah. Marakakora is also capable of doing something. It's just that former Chiefs legend Chirambadare has a wicked cross. Hey, his crossing is incredible. Okay, here comes Magesi. They're waking up. Counter! Counter! Let's go! Let's go! Oh no. Okay, they're both injured. Bench him and make him start for the game. Makubo injured for the whole season. Damn, man. Even Naplom, Vilakazi can't be playing 10. I think the only reason why Vilakazi is playing 10 is not even because of the plan of the game. I think it's because he's one of those players that we love at Kaizer Chiefs because he takes responsibility. That's why. Lababanye, they hide a lot. And Umfundo, whenever he's on the pitch, he takes responsibility for better, for worse. Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes that's why we love him. We love him because of that. You'd think that Kaizer Chiefs fans would be very, very hard on a player. Very hard on a player that loses the ball. But I think he exhibits some of those qualities that we love from past Chiefs players, that at least we alfuni Paul. You'll be punished harder for hiding at Chiefs, I think, than for actually playing full out and losing the ball. Look at how we treat Ushabalat. Look at the defense. OT just went, oh, hey, Bongs. I'm starting to see, what's his name? Utove is getting very excited. He's pushing up too much. And Imakes is going to catch us. Imakes is going to catch us here. If we're not careful, Magesi is going to catch us here. Look at where Chiva is, number 8. Moti Utrepaso everything. But whatever Kutsa. You miss the way Chiefs is open at the back. It's so scary. I thought it was going to be more solid. But they're playing like a wide back 3. I don't understand why you're playing a wide back 3. Wait to go FIFA. How heta the stats? I always say when defending, King, become compact as much as possible. But now I'm watching Tove on the one side and Simbango on the other side. It's 1v1 in the middle. One mistake here, and they're still committing 4 players. If you look at what Magesi is doing, they're committing 4 players. Striker, 3 players in behind. It's like they're waiting to win the ball back, which is why Chiefs should be playing a lot faster. Should be playing a lot faster and playing the ball through and over. Then people get back into position. You see, look at the space in the middle because they've got 4 players up top. Look at the space in the middle. But nobody wants to just go to the middle. Alright, thank you, Mfundo. At least you tried something, man. Why does this feel like a training match? Shot, Modi! It was in your zone, Modi! That's where you usually shoot from. I will shoot from anywhere, guys. I will shoot from anywhere. Lilepo hugs the wing too much. Kahiso says Magesi. Guys, like usual, 35,000 likes and I'll open it up. By halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in. We'll have analysis. If you want to add your voice to the show, you have to be following me live right now on TikTok. And then there's a button that says multi-guest at the bottom of the screen. Halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in. We're going to analyze. We're going to make a panel to analyze. And then if we can get to 35K likes, I'll keep it open in the second half and everybody will be able to jump in and give me a minute or two of what they're thinking of. Is Ranga related to Tolagele? I was funny, Agent. I was thinking that. Shoot from anywhere. Our Ranga doesn't care. He will shoot from anywhere. And I'd love to see him better positioned in doing that. This is the Ranga's game to shine, says Papa Tseho. You see Chivas also telling Modi to shoot the ball. Yeah, like, I don't understand. Modi must stay in the field. Sleep until he can cross or shoot better. Chiefs will be the death of us. Zululu. Butlali says very boring. San says scrappy game. It's so scrappy. But again, what you like about having Kele, who is suspended, by the way, what you like about having Kele is that at the very least you have a deep line playmaker for games like this. So at least when you're building up, you've got something. If Kele is not there, it's nice to have a Serino because again, I think Serino is the best brain at Chiefs. Best brain in terms of directing. When we were doing well at the beginning of the season, it's because he was giving these guys balls that were undeniable. So when we don't have that, they're busy, but they're not effective. So they're busy, they're running, they're sweating. Hey, you can't fault them for running. I'm sure those GPS things are saying that they've been running a lot. But to what end, you don't know. And my fear here is that Magesi is going to get one chance, random chance out of the blue, and they're going to put it away. And we're going to be stuck in trouble again. That's my one fear here. He needs to be told to stay in the box. What happened to Kaizer Chiefs' last Saturday performance? I don't want to say because Chiefs fans will hate me. Chiefs wins a max of 1 game a month. Mara, we won 2. We won 2 last month. Shai cheaper, Sasha and Stellis. Ranga is Mike Mangena type of player. Shoot anywhere. Frostlawa. Hey, Malume Kuta, what inverter? He runs in behind. Why? Hey, everything but defending. If Kaizer Chiefs win, Stellenbosch win. Are we doing maths? What maths are we doing, Mr. Mule? What maths are we doing? Are we trying to get into the cement our place in the top 8? There we go. Somebody make a run. Somebody make a run. Somebody make a run. Mara, why are you playing into the hands of these people? Okay, play to Ranga then since he's there. There we go. Modi, the way Modi's bullied off the ball, man. Turn such a papa, man. I create something. Oh, I love Lile. Was that Lile, but not Ranga? Modi, cross, please, man, cross this box. The first half is so underwhelming, man. Says Bafana. Sia says Sundowns won with 1 chance. I fear the same from this game. That's what I fear. Korani says that push doesn't have impact. Hi, guys. Hey, Modi. Hey, Modi. Oh, that was a scary ball. The only serious while playing Sundowns, Stellies, and Pirates is Semi. Aye, but that's a push. What's the Stelly score? I'm not sure. I'll look it up. Let me look it up. Since there's not much happening for my team right now. It's 0-0. Gallants and Stellies. Dumi says, yeah, they need to win. Will they? That's the question. Hardly Papa man. Sounds like Papa man. Bobe. Wait, Cross is in the lineup. No, Cross is not in the lineup. They're saying that the body must cross. Slowly PSL is big enough to have one official ball for the league. I think it's meant to be a way for maybe more sponsorship to come in. That, you know, every team has the privilege of having their own ball. Not that a lot of teams are sponsored like that. You know, some of the teams are not even sponsored in terms of sponsor. Some of them is just a discount that they get when purchasing kits. What happened to Kwele? He is suspended. Keeps it hey. They play like we met today for the first. They play like they met today for the first time. Modiki featherweight today almost used feather something. Rodrigo says Magesi. Magesi batubale kiba. Kiba. Oh, Rodrigo. Oh, Magesi. The absence of Kwele is felt today. The level, if on the weekend. Sponsor team to get paid to wear their kit for the season. Mazembe says Bafana. Kawe says they've played 19 games, but if you convert their points to rands, you won't even get a streetwise too. Don't worry, if Chiefs wins, you know, prices tend to come down. Here comes a long throw. This is weird. There's nobody at the first post. There's nobody at the first post. Okay, Magesi. Guys, what happened to Clinton Larson? Mutu made it all the way back from the wilderness only to go back into the wilderness again. I mean, Mangoba's now coaching Arrows. That's got Amazulu. And he wanted the richest paid job, wasn't it? Abab Desalam, we Wadu coaching Marumo Kalans. Imagine winning a trophy. Imagine winning a trophy in a season and then you don't finish that season with the team. I think he thought he was going to get more offers, eh? But now he's going to have to go build another Magesi. Guys, shame. F&B is too big for Chiefs. Is that why you moved your game there? Hey, Mara. Modi football is not for you. Rather try modeling or acting. Ay, Lerato. But OT, you know, Chiefs with only one game per month. Mr. Boulay says this game isn't make sure. All you need is some sense of urgency and be direct. Come on. That's what I'm saying. Why hold the ball? You know, Lilepo should have made 4 or 5 runs by now in behind. Wide rightish, Uti in behind. Why are we look the run that Frostler's making, and then when Frostler goes missing and there's nobody to cover Mikel Udikok, so Msimango. We're gonna say Msimango's trash. But look at where your right back is. But why is Chief trying to be sexy this game? Why must you be sexy? Just play direct ball. Oh. Vincent last I heard he was going to Africa up north, says Bongs. Let's see. Chiefs must just hire Mlungi Singubane. Ah, what a name. Sia says Casey needs to wake up. Oh, Professor! Sia needs to wake up and smell the roses. It's about 10 years now since fans last celebrated. Magesi celebrated just this year. No, man, not the seats. The field is too big. Oh, the field. Okay. Yeah, they don't play the type of expensive game that's needed for this pitch. In fact, Magesi might be even better at this pitch, actually. Who do you think should come on second half? Matlo. Shot! I want to see Matlo coming on. I guess we'd be forced to give Ngobo a chance, especially at the 10, because he's probably maybe the 3rd or 4th best brainish player. Look at this bench. I'll bring on Patrice for pace and to play balls in behind. Would have loved to have Zwane here for this game especially. Hey, cheapers, that's the first safety first. When I tell you guys Villa's not ready to be a starter, says Modise. Mara, Modise, I think my problem is not even that. My problem, when I tell you Villa's not ready to be a starter, why is Villa meant to be carrying the team? Like, he's the only one who's opening up and trying to play. Look, Ranga and them are giving something, Mara. He's the only one that's trying very hard to open up for the ball. Why is it that your youngster must do that? It's nice to be Abong Fukeng because Abong Fukeng, at least they have people around them that can share the burden. But hey, at Chiefs, we kill these youngsters because we just plug them in and they have to be the ones that win us games. What position does he even play? Let's start there. What position does him do play? Look, Lilepo's now on the other side. Nje, just for vibes. Just for vibes. I'm telling you guys, I feel like Nebi trusts the players too much. He trusts them too much to make up their own minds about things. And these guys need hard coaching. They need hard coaching. You need lines. You need to tell them to go here and move there and go there and move there. Marimekuto, what's happening? Is the issue maybe that Sundowns made you guys believe you're good in possession football? Agent. I was called names for saying something. Let me not say it. Utiwa Chiefs play better only when facing Sundowns and Pirates. What is going on at Chiefs? My problem is that Chiefs is playing as if they've got time to build and they've got time to do all of these things and they're in a better position than they are. That's my problem. You could even lose this game, but I'm also just thinking to myself, I'm not seeing the effort from the players, and you're also not really feeling the effort from the technical team. Lose all the games you want to lose, Mara. At least give us some, do something, man. 33 minutes, but still one shot on target. Prison FC triggered the extension. Wow, Prison FC. Bencha Bora. Do you know what's funny? Shambe, a friend of the show, Mike Morton, has a video out where he speaks to an agent, and the agents are explaining things. And the guy was speaking about some of the contract situations in the league where it usually, again, Lilepo, you're going to get a yellow card for no reason. Stop diving. Jelly has marked you. You're like this. The more you fall, he's going to get a yellow card the next time. With the 12s. So they were explaining some of those things, and but hey, some of the contracts are crazy. Like if you come from development, your contract could easily be 4 years with a 3-year team option. So a good 7 years without your money going up. For those who are employed permanently, full time, you know that your contract doesn't go up much, right? So can you imagine 7 years, Yonke? I'm not saying that Saleng is in this situation. I choose not to speak too much about that thing. But yeah, the contracts in the PSL are special, very special. And if you're not here, if you don't negotiate, we have keepers, but they can't use their weak foot. Imagine if they brought the same energy they gave when playing Sundowns, says Shireen. If only. But again, is this now where we say that Chiefs has become an everyday, normal PSL team? Because this is what we complain about. You can do it when you're playing Pirates or when you're playing Sundowns, but can you do it when you play Magesi? That's what we were saying about Marumo Kalans. Again, end of Marumo Kalans game, what did we say? We said, Marumo Kalans, it's great to beat Pirates. Mara, can you do it when you're playing Stellies? Or can you do it when you're playing Richards Bay? This is the Chiefs. My Chiefs doing the same thing. What's different? Why are we depending on youngsters? There are no senior players. Mara la saina. La Saina. Hey, Alisaini. Says, oh, do you remember what Mangoba said about these boys and them bested by Kaizer? No, look, we've said it on the show. We've had conversations about this on the show. I don't think there's a development plan for a lot of the youngsters in the league. Like a development plan. Like year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. Nangumtu. In fact, how many players have gotten better at Chiefs? I'll wait. Or are you just throwing these youngsters out to the wolves? And I said it the other day, a long time ago. I said it that my problem is that they'll get game time, they'll do all the stuff. Mara, Maso Kobegi Lenyo development, you're going to stay like this. And the pressure and all of these things is what's causing them to be like this. Nomfundo, they can't be right now being asked to make executive decisions as players. Nomfukeng wasn't asked to make executive decisions at Pirates. Now he runs, he does everything. Maru coach, out developer. And then at the same token, you have Chandra Campbell, who's on the bench for Club Brugge tonight in the Champions League. Imagine. Nabi cooking nothing, one shot. Let me tell you, Chiefs doesn't have a structure. It's an illusion starting from the board. I think Chiefs must hire a coach, not builders. And they're trying to justify that by saying he's cooking Sizzler regard. Okay, can I ask? I want to ask the comments. I don't doubt Nabi, personally. I just think Nabi came to the team at the wrong time, if that makes sense. And I'll explain. I think Nabi is used to coaching a certain caliber of player and a caliber of team. And he's one of those vibes coaches. Like Carlo Ancelotti is a vibes coach. You know, the players are good, they know what to do. My job is to just make sure that defensively they maintain structure, but going forward I can leave them. You know, Vinny, Rodrigo, Mbappe, I don't have to tell them what to do going forward. I just have to make sure, and it's in his book and it's in his quotes, he said that I don't have to tell them what to do going forward, but my job is to just make them, just get them into structure and it defend. And I think that's what Nabi is used to, in that there's a certain caliber of player that can go and make their own decisions and do their own things. And I don't know if Chiefs is that right now. And I think Chiefs needs a hard taskmaster of a coach. You need somebody who's throwing X's and O's and telling you exactly where to run, exactly where to face, exactly how to move, exactly how to do that, exactly how to do that, exactly how to do that. Yo, what if you are in this game? Exactly how to do all of these things, because you can't trust them. Umfundo should be told, when we go forward, you start your run here, you look for this pass, you go here. Ranga, don't drop back and do one to the... I think that's what we need, if I'm being 100% honest with my assessment of Kaizer Chiefs right now. Faster! Faster! Thank you! Go! Go! Lilepo! Kaizer Chiefs blocked me when I wrote to him. Told him there's no quality at Chiefs from the top to bottom. Tsepaya! Contact Kaizer Chiefs straight. But touching is allowed most, but your salary can be increased while in contract. Aye, but it's a 3% increase. It's very different if your contract lapses and you have to come back. So that's the other part of this contract conversation. Usually, when you have a team option, the team option comes with... I've seen a contract from overseas, like one of the teams overseas. There, they even come down to your gate. So if you play 10 games, your salary goes up to this. If you score X amount of goals, you get this. If your KPIs are this, you do this, you do that. Like, it's baked into the contract, and it's not bonus. It means, like, we don't trust you, you're coming into the team, but if you can show us that you've played 10 games or whatever, there is an increase that comes. All the way down to bonuses and all of that stuff, but also down to multi-year additions. They write them in the contract to say that it goes up and up and up, or this is how much. Me, I would always look at the representatives of the players. Those are the people who should be looking at, because I can't expect a soccer player or anyone really. I can't expect anybody who doesn't work in law, especially sports law, to understand all the things that happen in the contract. Even us. Like if you could put a contract in front of me, I need to go refer it to someone in order for them to look at it and tell me what's this and what's this and what's this, right? So you can't expect a player who's 17, 18, 19, 20, who's played football their whole lives, they're shaky, to come into a conversation and sign the right contract. Like even now, there's people in the comments right now, 90% of the comments right now, if I were to take you and put you in a room and say, you must negotiate versus Iron Chuk, Dr. Ivan Cause. Most of us here would be starstruck, be sitting at the table starstruck. Mabati sign la now sign a call. So I'm looking at the representatives to say, when these things not negotiated, because it feels like whenever our players come up with problems with their contracts, it feels like it was a handshake. Antoana, no ngawar, ngawar. No ngawar. Ah, you know, we promised, boy. You're part of the family, we'll treat you well. But anyway, Chiefs with a chance that just goes wide. Yo, what a boring game. Jesus. Contracts by their nature exploitative. I wouldn't be surprised, OT. Thank you, Izzy. No wonder agent calls us excellent team. I Chiefs nonsense. That 8-second rule must be approved because I'm cheaper than take 20 seconds. Who's gonna count, guys? Why Chiefs attacker doesn't open spaces for someone who's carrying the ball to have the option? Or just run in behind, man. Just play helicopter once. Yo, I don't know what we're doing here. Coach Nevi doesn't have plan B for this match, says Lucipo. Yeah, the bench is something else. Chiefs is always changing their strategy. This is how they played against Sundowns. No OT. Chiefs don't want to buy quality players. Forget quality players, guys. Forget quality players. I can understand you having no quality, but we see what you're doing. I don't know what they're doing here. In fact, let me rephrase. I see movements. There's a specific movement that Frostler's doing. You can tell that maybe that was coached, but you're asking, why are you making that movement? Anyway, Liverpool waited 27 years to lift the Premier League trophy. That's not Ntate. You know what, yo? When I spoke about that interview with Ntate Kaizer, I got so much hate. I even got banned at some point. So, guys, we're gonna go into halftime now. I didn't even notice the time. I'm gonna let 5 people in. We'll have a conversation about what we're seeing over here. Let me just get my things right. What a whew. I don't even know what to call it. Okay, let me see. Yo, lebangata, man. Why lebangata? So, is everybody here to complain? Okay, let me bring in the courses that I know. 35,000 likes, guys. 35,000 likes, please. Then I'll keep it open in the second half, and we can see what's happening. Let me let in the usual suspects as well, my members, and then let's see. Let's bring in Sia. Agent for Time, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
Shalom, my brother.
There's no shalom here. This team is too shalom for my liking and tech.
I don't know about you. I'm enjoying the Magesi game. I'm not sure if I'm enjoying Kaizer Chiefs game. I'm enjoying the Magesi game. No, man. Sometimes there's a reason why you need a local coach sometimes.
Yeah.
Everybody knows ODG style. I don't think there's anyone who doesn't know ODG style. Man to man, everybody on the ball. You know, that's why sometimes you see 4 players and they're pushing box, and because they're with their own man, you know, everybody's assigned his own man.
Yeah.
So to beat ODG, you remember Cardoso made the same mistake that Nabi's making, you know, and to beat ODG, you have 2 options. It's either you do it through individual brilliance, or you do it through speed, or you can sometimes cheat with movement, but movement is the least of them. But speed and individual brilliance are the 2 things that you use to break ODG's man to man. Okay, that's why you bring in no sales so that he can withdraw people to him and then give space. But today, you don't need, personally speaking, I wouldn't have played Oranga. I would have played Breeze, because you need that direct speed to leave your man, and then again, you need good bond football. Because if you're going to try and play tiki-taka or Persian football, you are with your own man, you're not going to see the spaces.
Yeah.
Chiefs look dangerous when they had a through ball or when someone did individual brilliance, and that's how you beat ODG, But yeah, again, from Magesi's side, I don't think Tupa has done much. I expected a bit more, but I don't think he has done much. I expected a bit more from Abrahams, but maybe again, like you're saying, is the issue of his two partners in crime are not there, Unchibada Dare and Wonderboy, So yeah, and then again, vilakazi. I've always preferred vilakazi on the wide, because he's able to whip in the crosses. I don't know if I'm enjoying him in that middle of the park.
Isn't the situation we had with Shabalala? Because Shabalala also, when he's on the pitch, you don't know, but it's like they've just been thrown in.
Yeah, I think it's a case of profile. I think the coach needs to do better profiling of the squad, and know when to play a certain team, certain players. Like today, I didn't feel like this was a draw game. I felt like this was a cross game, out of cross.
Okay.
But that's my opinion on that. But I enjoyed Magesi's discipline. I enjoyed how they played, and obviously, I enjoyed watching Chipes as the master of time wasting.
Let me go to Bongs. Bongs.
Yeah, OT.
Hi, Bongs. Hi. What's happening in this game?
We are just vibes. We are not taking it seriously.
Yeah, what's wrong? What's happening?
I'm tired of group matters.
Yeah.
Today, the attack in Alabama Telele, Baga Honang Heta the balls. But Modi can put crosses in. I've been complaining about Modi not putting crosses the whole game. And now people are calling me a hater because Modi is not doing the job. He's just being pushed away from the ball. He's so many balls and it's making me go mad right now. I'm getting tired of Modi Nasiras. Maybe I'll hotel a golden arrows.
But then, Bongs, does it seem like Chiefs had a plan for the game? Because it looks like Magesi had a plan for this game. Are Chiefs the honor?
Have you ever seen Chiefs have a plan at any game? Do they plan for every game? Or they just come to the game and say, let's just play? No wonder agent is an excellent team like this. We're just playing for vibes. We are not even taking games seriously. And it's a game like Magesi. I don't know you win. Let's 0-0 at halftime team Magesi. What do you expect from a team a big team still plays like a team that's going to be relegated? Chiefs is a one time.
What time? Yeah. What time do you bring in? Just DJ. The showstopper.
I
want the show to stop, Sinja. I want the show to stop.
I'm gonna say something that is gonna make hell free.
Hey.
And you know what? I'm gonna say something that is gonna make them go and apologize to God. Hey. I agree with the agent. I agree with the agent.
For those who don't know, anyway, it's like,
I agree with the agent. Horrible profiling of the players that are on the starting lineup.
Yeah.
It shows that, first of all, I think you can give Napi all the players he wants in the world. I don't think he's going to win anything. If he does, it will be players just doing their own individual brilliance. If you are looking at where Ranga is receiving the ball, I'm asking myself, how is he going to score a goal from there? And I'm looking at Mfundo Vilakazi. And I'm asking myself, okay, Mfundo is receiving the ball where he is receiving it. Who is he going to play the ball to where Ranga is where he is? I hear a lot of people are saying Modi is not crossing the ball. Pule Modi is running in the box. Where is Ranga? Ranga is sitting at the edge of the box. Why is he standing there?
Yeah.
If Moti crosses the ball to him where he is, which goal, what type of goal is he going to score? And I'm looking at even the goal attempts by Ranga. We're talking about Ranga now. He's a striker. He's the one that we're looking for him to score the goal. Look at where the shot is taking the shot from. And you're asking yourself, what threat is that shot to a goalkeeper of Chipazeze's caliber? You look at that in front of Vilakazi, how he received the ball when he took the shot, and look at where he came from. And now that boy is playing a 10. You're asking yourself, hey man, what's going on here?
Yeah.
The second aspect, it is Napi's defensive structure. You are playing Mart and Blom. Who is your number 6 between the two?
How many times have you asked that question, Sinje?
1 minute Blom is there, the next minute Mart is here, the next minute Blom gets the ball, Mart is right next to him.
Yeah.
Who is going to give this ball to Mfundo, who is playing a 10, when your 6 is receiving the ball next to your 8?
Yeah. Wait. Before you go past that, then you have your winger getting underlapped by your right back, which means that when we get transitioned on, there's less people at the back. What you're saying.
Mind you, your right back and your winger together with your 8 and 6 are in an advanced position. Look at that ball when Blom slipped and fell. Where is Dove? He is in front of Blom, and that's your defensive. And together with Miguel, both of them are in an advanced position. And people are blaming Blom this, Blom that. The question is, if Blom is going to win the tackle, and when he looks up, he can't see his 8. He looks next to him. Here's his 8 right next to him. Who is he going to pass the ball to? Your number 10 is out of position, is there in your right wing. You are going to give him the ball. Who is he going to cross? Because guess what? Ranga is in the center line. And then people are saying that we don't have quality at Chiefs. It's not a matter of quality. You can change these players. And you can bring in your Ribeiro, you can bring in your Mfukeni, you can bring in all your top players. But what is Mfukeni going to do when he's going to receive the ball where Vilakazi is? When have you seen Mfukeni receiving the ball where Vilakazi is? Vilakazi is playing as a 10. Look at the Sundowns game. Tell me which part of that game did Ribeiro receive the ball when Mfundo Vilakazi is receiving it from? And who gets to make those decisions? It is the coach. Maybe we need some sort of players that can do these miracles. I don't know. But with these boys, I don't see him doing anything that is going to be justice. But anyway, agent Uzorala Kamnandi, you had me agree with you.
But I come back very quickly, man. Let me go to Sia. Hey.
Utekunjani?
It's the angikho right, man.
Hey, I can feel you. I can feel your pain, my man. You know what? Before you identify any team, you must have a structure. And even club, a club must has its own philosophy. But now, if you look at Nabi and you look at Kaizer Chiefs' philosophy, like a type of playing football, where does the two meet? Because I think both of the aspects are not in play in the team that is playing now for Kaizer Chiefs. Nabi has no formation that is of Nabi's caliber. Kaizer Chiefs has also no philosophies into telling OT, this is the way of foot, this is a type of football as Kaizer Chiefs we want our team to play. You don't see any of that. Now that makes it difficult for me as a coach to know what to do on the field. I don't like to blame the coach solely, because remember, the club owner, the South African club owners like to interfere with the coaches in terms of who must play and not. You understand? I'm not saying that is what is happening with Nabi. But you know, if it was for me, I think Nabi, like I blame Kaizer himself, the owner, because Kaizer has played football in the toppest of levels. For him to let his team to play such poor football He has a right to say something about his team that, listen here, my team is not playing the best of footballs the way I want it to play. This is how I want my team to play. And this is what you must do. It doesn't matter the fact that we want to follow these new systems of football. Remember, the new systems of football which are placed now in the world are the systems that want to undermine the talent that we were born with. So if you want to follow that route, you can follow it. But in my team, this is how my team will play. You get my point? It's not a must for us to follow international football. You can do what you want with your own team. So to me, I feel like Kaizer is letting the team down by not saying anything. Because I agree with Sinje when he says Kaizer Chiefs doesn't need to pay to buy players. If you look at what he's saying, I will divert a bit. Look at how Orlando Pirates is playing at the back. They are doing the same thing that Kaizer Chiefs is doing. You know, we've got 3 players that are off number 4. Pirates has got only one number 5, of which is Nda. And now that is why you see Pirates is struggling at the back, and better teams have noted that. And now if you look at Kaizer Chiefs, Miguel is not a good runner. You cannot be playing Miguel with someone that is also not a good runner, so that when we lose the ball, we have someone that is faster in pace to be able to chase. And then we follow behind to clear after the mess. You get my point? So to me, structure-wise and everything-wise, Kaizer Chiefs is still a mess. It needs someone that is going to have patience in building. You see, Nabi spoke too much very, very early that he's cooking everything. To me, that was the worst move that he could have made. And one other thing that Nabi needs from me, it was a South African assistant that understands South African football, that was going to assist him in terms of, Nabi, this is what these boys want. Because remember, they might be struggling talking to him in his language. But with you, OT, next to Nabi, they'll be able to talk to you. Then you translate the information towards him. You get my point? So to me, if Kaizer Chiefs don't fix such basic problems, Kaizer Chiefs won't go anywhere. They need someone who's going to... Yes.
No, hit me with that last sentence, then I can bring in the stereophonic for time.
Okay, they need to sort out the basics. Let me just leave it at that.
Stereophonic, we're about to go in, but I'm going to give you your time. How do you feel about this game, my brother?
You know what has been said, what has not been said, that has been said. Hey, pardon my English. The game is so bad, my bundles are finished. But I think everyone has said
your English has no structure anymore, Leon.
Yeah. Like, I think one of the guys said it was not a Dove game. Yeah. Because Magesi was just not. I think had we had a team that had a footballing IQ, they could have punished us. We couldn't win. And I think that in the front, especially, I love what Sinje was saying about Ranga, the position that Ranga is in. And more especially the balls that are getting into the box. Who are they crossing to? Because I think in most cases, once the winger gets on the byline, you look at where all the attacking players are at the edge of the box, and nothing going on. So it's frustratingly, I'm getting frustrated just watching this game, because now you end up asking yourself, where's the goals gonna come from, and what is the plan B? And unfortunately, you don't see anything happening. Honestly, I think this game will take a refereeing decision to get a goal. Otherwise, I see no draw. So that's for time. That is my analysis. Yeah.
Guys, before I go back, just for your predictions, Chiefs 3 changes. Solomon's, Shawan Mato have come on. 4, timer. 4 Vilakazi and agent. Very quickly, can you know what should change in the second half for both teams and what the score prediction?
I said again, that misses the problem. First half was a problem. Would rather bring in cross, and then would rather bring in praise. Anyways, I don't know from Mother's team side.
Magesi.
I don't know. I watched Rulani. I don't know if it is good, but definitely I'll bring you a quarter for experience. And then I think this game is one that you push for 0. But I wanted to say, do you know that if this game is 1-0, it means these people on the smell are making, they're going to insult you. Do you know that?
I've been insulted. I mean, I've been insulted for the game.
Anyway, I just wanted to say, I think Chief might make this one 1-0 or 0, you know, because I don't think my is enough 5 so, you know, but yeah, I think I knew him, say, answer fans.
Hey, man, you see now, Bugs, what should change in the second half from both teams? As we see a freak for Kaizer Chiefs just in front of the box here. What should change, man, second half, man? Why?
When I'm thinking of changes when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs, it's going to be too much because they're still going to play the same. Nothing about changes. How long did I change? Because these players are not motivated. So changing is just different for Ndevela. They are not even going to take this game serious. That is why agent take Marata Hare Chiefs by accident. And that when the agent will win a game. I'm not sure that accident is going to happen today. The game is going to end 0-0 and they change their mid. They just made them for vibes. I'm that guy and look at what we do. I'm chatting. I'll just watch what I said at night.
Let me go to what time we go to CJ. What was in the second half?
I don't understand the changes that are happening. Like, I'm going to the same man who decided to point at look at where Ranga is. That's going to come. Look where he is. I was saying, I don't understand his changes. I don't see how you are acting, but as an 8, what is he going to do? Which goal is he going to create for an 8 position? I don't see the same mark that appointing as the score goal. You are making, you see, DM. He doesn't take us serious, guys. He doesn't take us serious. He doesn't take us serious. When was the last time? Tuchamana like assisted goal assist create a goal? When was the last time? Which goal was? And now you're playing him as a 10. It's game. I know he does not take us seriously, guys. How many games? It's the OT. This is the 20th game also. In this 20th game, how many goals can we say? Guys,
Even if they ball cut back, that was the goal. But anyway.
And now it's going to be a 10. He's going to play a 10. Asked to create a goal. Asked to think. Asked to create play. Asked to act. In this game.
Okay.
Or maybe we want to make those selfish plays. He did when he scored those 2 goals against Magesi.
But
look at where Ranga is. Look at where Ranga is. And Pulamot is going inside the box. And look where he is. I guys.
I need to bring it here. Wait, I can see Mr. People. What do you think the score's gonna be? What must change?
Okay. You know, as I'm watching here, I'm listening to what Sinjay is saying, and I'm trying to detect what he's complaining about with Chiva. I noticed one thing. You see, from this ball when it went out, I went to the side only because of Chabalala and Modi are pulling back inside. So there's too much space on the side where now the Magesi team wants to play the ball there. So now he ends up wanting to go to challenge for that ball not to be played. Now the question comes back now into why are the two attacking wingers coming back inside instead of holding their positions and closing the quarterbacks of Magesi?
Yeah.
Because now if they do that, they give Magesi a chance to play the ball on the side and then still attack the same team. You get my point? Because I'm trying to check now as into what makes him go too wide. If you check now, if you look at the game, you check that number 3 is standing alone there. Ranga's gonna, you see, Ranga's the only player that is challenging for the ball. Everyone is standing on the line. You see, so now if that happens, we cannot follow him. It means that Kaizer Chiefs midfield is not assisting him in terms of challenging for the ball. You get my point? Somehow, hence now I say the coach needs to check his structure and the way that he's making his players play and be very strict when it comes to defending the ball and attacking, and for the number 9 to stay in his position when needed for him to be there. And lastly, before I take too much time, I think the game will only have 1 goal. I think we can score here by the virtue of a counter or a mistake.
Okay. Let me bring it to the phonic. Tell me about the game, my brother.
You see the thing that you did, you will be continuing doing. Just get off your chair and just be like that's how it's been. Like, you know what the changes are? I think it's gonna be more of the same. Hence, I even said in my first analysis to say it will take a refereeing error one goal is gonna come through, but I see a 0-0 draw. In honesty, so yeah, yeah, that's what.
I let the halftime panelists go a bit like 52nd minute. So if you want to know the time, add 45 to whatever my timer says, and you'll have the time at 35k, and I'll open it up. I see the people waiting to jump in. Man, this is Derby, man. This is Derby. Even those changes, they're not tactical changes, they're energy changes. So he's bringing Matou and Kabala to turn up the energy. It's not about tactics. I said yesterday, those who are watching the live on yesterday's live, I said, for me, my problem is I don't see enough problem solving being done at Chiefs. I see the same thing getting done every week. I mean, we've just spoken about the players, and we've spoken about profiling the players, and we've spoken about what position they play and where they're strong. Are you telling me that there's not one analyst at Chiefs? There's not one person. I see language barriers. Language barriers are for game 1, 2, and 3. But after 20 games, watch a replay of a game and analyze it. And be honest with what you see. Doesn't take a translator. And that is what's getting to me. He's not a 10. We know that. Vilakazi is not a 10. We know that. He just so happens to be confident on the ball. So that confidence is what Nebi is trying to use to play the game here. It's, like I said, Nebi for me is a guy who needs players who can do their own thing. He motivates them, and his job is done. They take it on. I told you guys that there's going to be energy. Everybody's going to be running around. We don't have a brain there in the center. We don't have a brain who's going to dictate where the ball goes. Right now, there's 2 or 3 chances that Kaizer Chiefs got here that could have been done, that they could have done something with, but somebody holds the ball too long. Do try to Hollywood pass to the other side of the pitch. They did all of this stuff. Now, me, approach the second half, and I know that the tactics and all of that have broken down. What I can tell you is that Magesi commits 4 people to the front. 4 people to the front, and there's a huge gap between Magesi and their front players in the middle. What I would do is I would ask Abu Shawlala, come into the center, or Mbeto, come into the center, so that we can get a ball in the field. When we get there, pop it over. Pop it over and run at these people. Don't worry about tactics, don't worry about anything higher grade, don't worry about any of that stuff. Just pop it over and keep going that way. Put into Priest. I would have put into Priest a long time ago if you're not going to cross. Someone's on the pitch right now, and we have not seen one cross. What's the point of having a right winger who's used to getting to Bayern? He's not going to get to Bayern. In the first half, we were watching Frosler. We were watching Frosler under. Like Frosler was literally taking the center forward position when we're attacking. And then you wonder why, when we get attacked, there's openings. Guys, I think my frustration comes from that. It's not the loss, it's the way that we play. It's the way that we plan. It's the way. I said the other time, Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns is not great in the PSL because Mamelodi Sundowns is just great. They've got 50 million players or whatever. It's great because every day they fix problems. Every day there's something that they do. And they fix. Oh, this one is not working. You change and do this. Nebi doesn't change, guys. Nebi doesn't change. And I go back to my question, what do they do at practice? And look at the players or the coaches. I'm an analyst against the Chiefs. What do I do? I got my back. Every day I go and analyze. If everybody in the comments, everybody on the panel are saying exactly the things that are going to happen, the things that have been happening, what is happening with the players, the profiling of the players, what they do all day. And for me, it's this thing of time. Everybody says time. Time. Forget about time. Now match. When last did I bring something different? Change the game. When last did we have a sub come on and you see the shape of the team change? These guys are playing the exact same positions that the other guys were playing in the first half. Why dropping back? Even if we look at it from the basic description of this guy, Ranga is a big guy who is okay. Today he's trapping and passing a little bit better, but he can't trap, can't pass. His main thing is he can finish a box. He loves position. He's a physical striker. He loves crosses. How many could you get? 0. Uzobon, what's his name? You please want to come onto the pitch at some point and you're crossing, and you'll be like, Mara, okay. And Magesi just have to wait. I think Magesi just have to be patient. Did you see them pushing a little bit and going to the box a few times? Magesi just have to be patient and they can get something from this game. Look at Solomon's. Think about all of the good things that Solomon's. pace, crossing, all of that stuff. Look at it. Bachayisana ucoach wethu benza umsebenzi omuhle okuswisa bahlangene noMart. I think it's time now. Don't sell the team to somebody. And guys, that's what I mean. I don't necessarily. I'm not a person who always says sign players. I don't care about players. What I care about is, okay, you've now had this team for how many games? Can we not have a plan? Just the plan. This is who you have. Can you not have a plan and say, okay, I'm going to approach the game like this. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is how we're going to, I'm going to put Ranga into the best positions to go score the way he wants to go score. I'm going to put Shabala into the best positions for him to go play. I'm going to put Vilakazi. Umfundo was on the pitch. The comments, the panel said it. He's best at whipping in balls. Nimdalisa Buten. Shabalala has shown that left channel. He loves that left channel and he takes on people. Right? He likes to take on your left back, your right back, or your left center back. He loves to take them on. He's playing central. Umar has shown over and over again that he's not a 6. He's not a defensive 6. He's not a CDM. In fact, Modi, you know where Modi is the strongest? Modi loves cutting in. So if you could play him with Matlou and have him cut in from the left-hand side, not play on the wing, cut in and take a shot. He loves a shot from the top of the box. I say it every single time. Modi! I said every single time. Top of the box, just in the D, from the left-hand side, in line with the near post. That's what he does all the time. Then just play him to do those things, man. Look, you're crossing, but there's somebody standing top of the box. Guys, these guys are playing for vibes, man. I give you vibes, man. Chanessa Solomon is going to punish her. I wouldn't blame you, OT, if you ended this live. Malume Kuzo. The only thing that's helping us is that Magesi's lost their structure. That's the only thing that's going to help us. Magesi's lost their structure. They're committing too many people forward. So if Chiefs can just up the tempo a little bit and actually attack the spaces that Magesi is leaving, you can get something from this game. Mara, they're not going to do that. They're going to hold the ball too much. Chiefs lack maturity. Basic, guys. I see maturity. I see everything else. Basic. Guys, it's just, you don't need to a translator to do something crazy to tell a player, hey, stay back. Hey, Bambi line. Yeah, namuntu ngaphakathi. Look at where Ranga is. Ranga should be on the center backs right now. This team is going to score randomly. Solomon's going to punish us, says Chene Coach Tubenza. Let me go back to reading the comments. 35k, guys. Or let me make it 30. OT, brother. Chiefs need quality players. Chiefs is a big team. Hey, guys. Magesi is last on the log, essentially. Royal AM, obviously, but Magesi is last on the log. Magesi have conceded 24 goals. They've only scored 11 goals. No disrespect to them, Maraha. This game, how many shots? They went into halftime with no shots. 0 shots on target, 38%. 0 shots, 0 shots on target, 38% of possession. What has Chiefs done with the 62? Guys. Yeah, no, it's rough, says Unkabe. Even Pep Guardiola can't save this team. Chiefs fans are happy at the stadium. Guys, I think other people have given up. I'm not stressed by the result. I think that's, if there's one thing I'll always tell you guys, I don't get stressed by the result. Results are results, man. But can you make sure that the loss that you got, you lost having tried something? We know what you're doing. I've now watched 20 games of Unabi in the league, 20 games of Unabi in the league. And I can't tell you definitively what he wants to do. I can tell you generally that he likes to flood the box and hope that something happens. So usually we attack with 4 to 6 players. 4 being the front 3, the 10, and then your 2 wingers flooding the box and just hoping the ball bounces away or something happens and they score. It was good when we had Sirino at the beginning of the season because we just overwhelmed teams early, and Sirino was good enough to be the one that can read the spaces. The moment teams started figuring us out, that's when everything changed, and we didn't change with it. Defensively, we're still going to defend in the 2 because we get bored. But you see, Magesi's opening up. Magesi's opening up. That's the only saving grace of this game. Magesi's going to open up and give us something. But otherwise, nah, guys. Guys, the style of play, nyana. Oh, Martins, I get this game. Look at Povi. Magesi's going to hit one and defend. I have to now accept that this team is dead. We can't complete 3 passes, Nyana. Look at Magesi's structure. That's what's helping Chiefs here. The only thing that's helping Chiefs here is that Magesi's gone structurally. Ranga. Seems Nabi's waiting to get his players before starting his project. You can't do that. You can't do that. Fine, wait for your players, but give something because the Chiefs fans are unforgiving. Tina, unforgiving. You'll find yourself in the worst position afterwards. What do you have bad? Mumish, look at Ranga. Guys, Ranga. They play Karakiri influencers. Little influencers who could play better, guys. Ranga is the defender. Your friend Ranga. Another incomplete pass. Chiefs players only play well against Sundowns and Pirates. It's like they're playing to earn recognition from Pirates and Sundowns next season. You? Me ila. Ngisuthi. Stellenbosch score. Let me see Stellenbosch. Chiefs not serious. Stellenbosch is leading Callens. It's possible to sue a team for emotional stress. We need to find out. We need to find out. I came here after the chief of miss. Doggies. Divine vilakazi. Lollipop off. I think Chiefs players bites are content. Notification they tried buying another Shalile but got Ranga. But I think Kaizer Jr. is the coach here. Mart is out and who's playing 6? Guys, I don't even care anymore. So I have ODG's agent. You have all of the numbers. Why not? Please get the coaches on the show. What are we watching? Okay, 67 minutes. ODG might be shoring up the midfield a little bit more. Magesi has also opened up quite a bit. I think they are also playing a very open game, which is going to hurt them at some point. And by the way, that chance that Ranga got came from where? Him central with the defenders, where he could be a physical presence. Like, guys, some of these things, it's not rocket science, man. Some of these things are not rocket science. Chiefs is dead. I stopped watching for my own sake, says Medwin. Jackson says, no, guys, please make me understand what happened to the Kaizer Chiefs that played Saturday with Downs. They were scared. Fear sometimes focuses you. They were scared. No, Nabi was coaching. From the moment you saw the starting lineup, you should have known that he doesn't care for this game. Now he's coaching like, thank you, finally we get Dupree's on. Dupree's, don't go to the wing. Run in behind, boy. Just run. Just run. Don't worry about bending or doing what. Just run. That's all you need to do today, Dupree's. Tove, playmaker, the moment you get the ball, play the ball in behind and let Dupree's run. That's all you must do. Just play the ball through. You know, Magesi had 2 chances there to have a very... There we go. There we go. Dupree's run, boy. Sullivan's... Oh. Just run. Just run. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'd play my sounds, but I can't have my sounds here. My sounds are not playing. Oh, I told you guys, Magesi is gonna give us chances simply because they've lost their structure. Oh, Nkosi yami, hey. Hamba to praise, man. Hamba to praise after such a boring game. Hey. Meaning has stopped. Hey, Butlali, meaning must carry on. We need a counter to score now, finally to praise is in. It's not rocket science, but it's Magesi's fault. It's Magesi's fault. They did this to themselves. Oh, at least the guys. At least. Lone Wolf. After Mart got substituted, guys, Chiefs just. Hi, guys. Yo, 3 points anyway. How? Anyway, anyhow, 3 points. Tibang Tabong defense will suddenly get shaky. Well played by Lilep. Well played, yes. After Mart got substituted. No, you can get a second goal here. Magesi. Wow, the goal is being checked. Checked where? Bobby was celebrating. That's all the vow we need. They've got smoke. Why do we have smoke? I've got 2 questions. Why do we have smoke and how long has that smoke been waiting for this?
I'm scared, but I'll tie the liver.
We only need goals. Good football is for the week. 2-0. That's the scoreline. That's the concierge. I'll celebrate after the second goal. Hey, Lebza. Hey, smoke. Since when do we... Hey, guys, smoke. Couldn't we get yellow smoke then at least? Lots itself. There's going to be another goal that comes from Chiefs here. Awulilepo, what a player, man. What a player. Claudie. Lollipop, as you guys call him. Maybe he should be the 10. Lepo is so composed right now. We need a second goal here. So kailangan doggies man, hare bata pa minute. Kupalim to khele man. It's not the time for Munich now. It's the time for the last 12 minutes. Okay, let me do this. Let me make it 30. I'll make it 30. If I can get to 30,000 likes, then I'll open it up. Guys, kupari gift, guys. Team yake korile, kupari gift, please. You're plumbing now, OT. Lollipop should stay wide. I'm just saying that composure is what you need in the center. That's the composure you need in the center. Forget about wide. Every month, Chiefs gets one win. Enjoy it. I'm sure by now some fans want to play against Barcelona. Tanko, Tokis. Next game, Chiefs must go for Telen Plum. Bishop, I'm not celebrating anything. I'm just happy for 3 points, guys. You've heard me complain the whole time. You beat man marking by speed. Simple, agent. Simple. Especially for a team that's committing so many people forward. Magesi is committing. I'm telling you guys that, But anyway, let's secure 3 points. Say that I'm happy. I'm trying. I'll be watching in PE over the weekend. Hey, see ya. Thank you, Sakwalekwa. CJ, you're also gonna be there. Chiefs doesn't need Sirino anymore. Lepo, close the gap. That's what I'm saying. I'd try him there because that's the passing that you need from there. Don't mess it up, guys. Please don't mess it up. I'm about to praise. Where's the priest? Why is the priest standing there? Okay, 30. Let me open up. Oh, when I say 30, people are now rushing. But 1-0 is never safe. So, okay. 1-0. Hey, okay. Hey, man, what's happening? Guys in the comments, can you hear me? Hula music, fella. Hey, okay, okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I think Koke was just caught off guard there. I'm trying to see who's here because it's not showing me who's here on this side. Let me just make sure. Okay, Koke is playing some music there in the background. Imagine. Guys, follow if you have not followed. Follow if you have not followed. Okay, Sia, are you with me?
Yes, my man.
1-0.
Yeah, I'm always here. Always watch football with you until it finishes. You see the difference now in the attacking point of view when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs. Now they only need someone who's going to feed the ball for the two strikers. But now the problem is that the person that is supposed to be doing that job in the middle is not doing it. The balls are coming from the side, of which now every ball that comes from the side, there's only one chance that they got. That was the only one that was a goal. So how about now we switch Lilepo inside and we play him still again the same ball. And we see now what is he going to do with the composure that he has when he's got the ball and everything that it is doing good. And let's just see what can come out of it. You get my point? It's not a matter of, no, Lilepo is right on the side and we don't need Sereno. We do need Sereno. We can keep Sereno on the side and play Lilepo in the middle. If Lilepo struggles, we put Lilepo back on the wing and we put Sereno inside. And just like do the delete and check what is the best formation you can use in order to win games.
So you're co-signing maybe trying Lilepo at the 10. Would you start him there?
I would start him for, you know what? Because of Lilepo is you cannot take the ball easily in his legs. So which is now you check that. And you check the composure that he has when he's got the ball and the passing. You see, he checks the spaces. He knows how to play the spaces, of which now it means from his development, he's been taught how to play those pockets when in terms of passing. Picture now that him doing it in front of the post for your strikers. What could happen? You get my point? Now, he's doing it from the side, of which now every time he's crossing the ball, the defenders are there to cut the passes.
Okay.
You see, to cut all the crosses. Let us try maybe playing him now from inside, like your Mbata's kind of vibe. You see, he's going to be good in finishing or like cleaning all the dirty balls which are going to fall on top of him. As a striker, he'll be lethal in striking the ball towards the post.
Okay. For time, I want to bring in Butsali.
OT.
There's about, let's say, 70 minutes left of this game.
And OT, Magesi playing.
Yeah.
I was meaning, but not shake because they are playing. They have of the ball. They are progressing. You can see they have been passing. I don't know where they score the goal. Maui, I'm shaking now.
If Chirambadare was here, yo.
Wonderboy Makun and
Yo. But okay, what do you think of that last, let's say the last 15 minutes from this team here?
I think Magesi was just not up for it in the last 15 minutes. I feel like there was a lot of holes in the game, and then we just exploited that. Like, if you saw in the goal that Ulilepo, he just had space to run, and there was no right back. So the Priest just had a free space to pass in. So I think that they had no structure in the 15 minutes, and Chiefs was supposed to score. By the way, you can talk about Uchivas.
Yeah.
OT. I have never seen a striker from the position who either doesn't drive with the ball because he was under pressure, and also you didn't get it on target. I've never seen that in my life. Professional player. And also the start of the game couldn't pass it, not thought. Like, and then I see him playing white. Like, I don't know, I think Nabi lacks tactical intelligence. And I think that's what's needed in team, because he's playing people we are supposed to play. He's playing to do the inside forward. He's not 10. He's a half 10, half wing. He likes coming from the wing, coming inside. He's inside forward. To Breeze, he just likes to make the dance inside, and for him to put in from the midfield. Then we're just not playing to players. I think we have much success if we're playing to these players. And unfortunately, I don't know what, but we now really need someone as African as an assistant to really guide them and know who his players are. That's what I think. And also, can I take this real quick? I think today, he liked that 4 pass. I like to know how to play the game. And I think Oblom, he was specific. He did everything but look either to back or side. I don't like that from the 6. There was a 4. There was moments for it to progress, but I didn't just, period conservative and just keep it. That's something that should change from the others. What I have to say.
I'm going to bring in. Okay. He's playing music. Okay.
OT, before I move, can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Looking at the Chiefs right now as it is, and the games that they played, do you honestly think that Nabi and his technical team knows each and every player's strong point and weak point and what they will do to remedy both situations, looking at how they play? Do you honestly think that exercise has been done?
I don't think so. But what's going to be more is, it's going to sound weird, but do you open a checkbook when you see that this is the type of profiling that they do? Is my worry. So if we're saying that the cyclists are doing all that stuff, what happens then? But yeah, no, I don't think it's done. I don't know if it's arrogance, I don't know if it's stubbornness, but yeah, it hasn't been done.
Thank you very much, man. But also I agree with you, it has never been done. If it was done, I'm telling you by now, all these players Nabi was going to make it do best for the club and do best for him and best for themselves.
Do you think that maybe also believing that he's going to get there once, that maybe bring sort of recklessness to win these games with the thought that okay, we'll open something rid of all of these guys?
Well, it is of no use to get rid of anyone else if you don't have structure yourself, if you don't have a plan yourself, if you don't have something to work on yourself. Remember, anything that you take up must come into the plan and get point, and anything that you do must come into the plan that you have. Remember, you have an objective, you have a mission, you have goals. So all those things must be placed before I come and buy you. When I buy you, I tell you, listen, these are my philosophies, these are my goals, these are the things that I want to achieve. What you want to achieve, and then try to find balance in both aspects, your views and my views. But with the way that I see these players, I don't see that from people that hate themselves. You see, if you as a coach cannot give that to them, who's going to give that to them? Remember, you've got to be a father, you've got to be a mother, you've got to be a brother, all those aspects. Yes, and Kaizer Chiefs just falling into Sundowns. You saw how they were coming on the field. You see any senior player going to them and telling them, oh team, this is part of the game. We're going to be like this, man up, chip up, come, let's go on and be you understand? So those aspects, you miss them. Because that's why it needs to fix the foundation. If your foundation is not slick, such cracks you are going to see on the field.
Okay, for time, I'm bringing Papa
Thank you very much, my man, for the time gave me.
Thank you, sir. Let me bring Papa Staff. Okay, let's go to order. Wait now. Okay, let's just order. Come back. Tell me about this game. We've got maybe 1 more 10 minutes left with add-on time. How do you feel about the game?
I think probably it starts from the coach himself. Yeah, I think when it comes to match, we have favored too much. Match is our biggest problem for now in the middle of the park. That midfield, you need to sort it out as quickly as possible. We still have match there, being weak in out. If you're watching the game last week, you can sort out. Very protected Marty. He protected him. He made him shine. Yes. Now we're playing against Magesi. He switched up the system. Okay, let's win it. It's okay. He then plays Bomb and Matt in the middle and then uses Vilakazi as number 10. He should have started Mato.
Yeah.
He benchmarked. He plays Bomb as our protector, deep 6. He plays Matlow as our 8, and then he plays Vilakazi. Because today, if Magesi was like really serious, wanted to win this game, they should have won by the first half. You like the program?
I hear you completely. Yeah. Yes. So what do you think is causing this thing? Yoguti doesn't want to change and bring other players, the same guys, even though they're not giving. What do you think is causing that?
I don't know.
No way.
But why you coach it play with no Matlo or because Matt is giving us anything. I don't know if he's for Chief or what, but he's not giving us anything. That's our first problem. Second problem is okay, today I see an improvement from Muranga. You could see they have, but still, if you come on. You start like Tony, they went to 10 and face he rushed his decision, put it over the bar.
Yeah.
If it's a player that who can like whenever just come people and just solve you. We should be number by now, but because of our players missing, I'm losing the game or drawing. So for me, then I in platform. I think it's too much good. Because he's our biggest problem. I don't want to lie to you. It's the same as Manchester United when they had Rashford. Yeah. He was the biggest problem there. He go on alone. Now they did go much.
No, let me bring in Papa Staff to Tolile. Papa Staff. What's happening? Papa Staff, hear me? Okay, let's go to Tolile. Tolile, welcome to the show. How are you?
Good. I see my cousin was hi.
Hey, Mr. Oti, how are you?
Wait, Papa Staff, what's happening here?
Oti, ngalibuza odwa ukuthi njengoba ethi mama was supposed to start. Uma yini ngayenzayo mayingene? Yini le ndaka sinika yona? Ngicela ubuza odwa ngiphinde.
Oh, no comments. Oti, game. How did you feel about this game?
Hey. Nappy must go. I'm singing that song from now on.
Mighty must get time. Don't you like time?
Time. After 8 losses, now it's gonna be 8 wins. It has 7 draws. And I'm Mina grand Nappy first. Nappy, I tell it to by Tunisia. If you call it takes Tunisia, Ava in face on grand. No. Uzwane abu ngobuzwane. No, two. What do you call it? Just come down. How would I win two? Jesus.
Guys. Even when they're given the chance straight, but it's fine. Khoza, I hear everybody complaining of the team. How change it? What is your problem?
Okay, get a South African coach. Like angisafuna ukuthenga abadlali. Like abadlali sisi-right ngabo. Awulisha ku-live yakho. Yazi ngizayigulisha ukuthi for report like 8. Ngazomuthe i-plus thing. Into engayinakile. Like abadlali si-right bafethu. Angifuni lokhu Solanda ubani. Obani ufuzile basala. Afika zonke izinto ngobuya ngomsonto. Ayingeke mfethu. Ungakhuluma udedesi ufike udedesi udeni. Akalandwe. Sure.
Okay. Thank you. Let me go to why? Why?
You are good.
How are you, my brother?
Yeah. I'm good. How are you?
At least 3 points. That's like I said, at least point.
Yeah, it looked like it. We had a horrible first day.
Yeah.
It was horrible. No structure, no passing, losing ball cheaply, couldn't put together passes. And some of the players were just not availing themselves, the likes of Obrigado. It was just horrible, man, in the first half. There's nothing to analyze there, honestly speaking. I hear one speaker saying Umar must tell us if he still wants to play for Kaizer Chiefs. I don't think it's a question of him not wanting to play for Kaizer Chiefs, but it's a question of him not being a material for Kaizer Chiefs. He's not. He is not. How can you play Umuntu and Umenzo captain, Umuntu who fails to take his shot at goals even if he is in the right position in the game? That guy can't. I only saw Mart at the beginning of the season playing 2 good passes that ended up as goals in his entire spell at Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah.
2 good passes in his entire spell, and that player is a captain. Mfage kwi half space umart netball. Also shooter wide umart aga hitting his target. And you ask yourself, how do you even pick this player to be in the starting lineup? Honestly. He's not even that number 6 who gives you initiative in terms of attacking. He plays the lateral passes, he plays the back passes. If it's not a back pass, it's a lateral pass. He doesn't give you much in terms of the attack. So modern holding midfielders, we know they initiate the attacks. He doesn't give you that. Man, we still have about 6 positions at Kaizer Chiefs. If you look at it, we need a holding midfielder because, in my opinion, I don't see Ucele as a holding midfield. Make no mistake, Ucele is one of the best that we have at the moment. He's very good with the ball. He's good with his passing. But for me, if you analyze each job of a controller, is what Ucele does. For me, I would play him as a controller and try and find the holding midfielder for Ucele. And then you still try and find the creator for Kaizer Chiefs. Because at the moment, you don't have a consistent creator. That's another thing. We don't. And at the same time, as much as Modi is huffing on the left-hand side, we could do better with a better player on that side. We still need to find a player that he can compete with. A good one.
For time, for time, I'm going to jump in. Guys, remember, I need to go so that I can do my review as well. Let me go to Tabi. Tabi, what did you think about this game?
Hey, Uche, how's it?
I'm good on you, my brother. Very quickly, what did you think of the 1-0? Ivan. Agent, can you hear me?
My brother can hear you.
Okay, I don't know what's happening there. Agent, 1-0. 3 points came. However, 3 points came. How did you feel about this?
Yeah, like I said, you guys are gonna nick it 1-0. And obviously the player who was gonna do it was speed. Simple. Like sometimes I don't know what these people analyze.
Can you
want to go
please?
to the training ground. You go to the training ground. I hear you want to see the training sessions. I think I want to spend the day with the analyst. Some people are stealing a living that at the village, man. But to conclude, my brother, you once raised a point, as controversial as it was, and though I didn't necessarily agree with the phrasing of it, but I agreed in principle, was there is no quality player. And I paraphrased it and said, for me, you're as good as the system.
Yeah.
I want to show you something. Just quick, just give me two seconds. I don't want to go. But I'm going to compare start of the worst player and the best player. No. In terms of defending, I was won by 18. With them has won 16.
Okay.
And then Tackles won percentage, 61.5%. They were 64 by Jules won 76. Yusuf 61.
Yeah.
Tabs.
Yeah.
And then Jules won 9. Tabs. And then also won 9 Yusuf. And people talk about the passes. Let's just talk about the passes. Because, sometimes, like I said, you're the big for the family. You're going to for someone is here somewhere, but not there. That is right. Successful dribbles 10, Yusuf marked. Successful dribbles, Tabs 9.
Yeah.
And then the percentage is 9 for Tabza, and it's 43. Touches 45 passes, and Tabs has 1.
Yeah.
So the context of and Tabza stats are similar. What's the difference? The difference is quality around. The difference is the system. We don't talk about Sundowns players, Stellenbosch Chiefs, they somehow tend to something, but as good as the system. So what makes a multiplayer good is the system. Maybe if you get cheats and it's like that, So I just wish you guys can just go after that, man. I really like it, but there's a thing between criticism and abuse. I think there's better than abuse here. Can you give Mark a lot of Mark? Thank you.
Okay, but I need to go. So this is what I'm gonna say. Not like you win. Chiefs played with no identity, no character, no will, no win, nothing in the first half. I think Chiefs came with the wrong approach to the game in the first half, and in my case, all open through the middle. But when you take the team, man as agent says, I have 4 players up top, striker 3 fielders were shooting in our half, and no in the middle to just take the ball and play through. You have to play some pace. And I think what was lacking in the first half was a little bit of that once to the game. In the second half, I think Magesi made a little bit of a mistake, changed their shape, as the back. They had to keep in ball less forward. I don't know if it's a key thing, but they went into the and I'll give Nabi credit for finding that please come to reach a very solid piece up. We picked up that when the defense was open and we were seeing and we got 1 goal. But this was not a good performance by either team. And I think I still worry about Coach Nabi in the sense that I'm not seeing a lot of coaching from him. The goal didn't come from coaching. The game didn't have too much coaching. The players out of position. You question full of the 10. You question Blom 6. You question more like normally. You question give a vital role in the game. There's so many things you question in these playing to their strengths that you look at Nabi and you say these type wins the beach out for where the key one that came. I said before the World Cup Chiefs we play pretty much one way and in that way. Some team will beat them, some team will not. It's going to be a good every single time we need to go there. So for me, I really would love to see a lot more coaching. I am knowing these players are not good players. Some people do that. All of these players have tendencies, they have things that they have to do, they have places where they have to be on the pitch. Just orientate them, give them all the type of things. You see Ranga Charles they put over where he was, trying to box a little more. Let him play and the center forward was striker outright. Don't be like it. You don't like to shoot from the left and come in. You know keep the speed, things. You know a lot of these players, you know that Martin is not he's more than 8. Just create a system where you can let these guys play well. Play to your strength. I don't even care about tactics anymore that much. I don't care about modern football, I don't care about it. We can't be watching this every day. Every game is now on a knife edge. You must one lucky break, it must be sleep. And you don't get anything for the game. More than anything, that last 20 minutes of the Chiefs, they woke up and I don't know, they scored a goal, they got some energy and they play. Because maybe the players are finding ways to capture energy from the beginning. Very less difficult in the beginning of the game. Was then when they could snap that load, that's when they started coming out of the games. But you need to see them more often. The way in this game in the first half. So guys, thanks for joining me back tomorrow. I think we'll do a lot of deep dives on the Sundowns, if I'm not mistaken. I'm back tomorrow. Pretty much everything. My thoughts are going to be out on YouTube in about an hour and a half. So please support like my so the more you guys watch the more it helps to support the platform. Thanks everybody. There's some gifts. Nebs Zapata, Jordaan,